10 seconds to go.
Maybe a void for an off lane just to set it up.
Which would also deal well with the bristleback.
Yeah.
With the time dilation.
We have not seen an off lane.
And all these heroes
have
spammy spells of digital chaos that the void excels against.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they don't have a lot of burst for bringing down the Necrophos quickly. So that could be an issue because if he's played as a core, he gets really tanky later on. It's gonna be hard to kill him without him getting a kill and resetting everything. So.
Well.
There's the Dazzle Grave as well.
And there's their Shaker, the setup for Team Freedom. A ton of burst damage there, which is good with Necro.
Mid CC&C or Shaker, of course. That lane is going to be a support with the Bane because of the easy setup. Necrophos is going to be your safe lane or Clockwork off lane.
Yep. Good call, Dakota. If that actually happens, I'll just... Oh, and we saw Batrider last series. It was banned out, I think, second phase both other times by Freedom. This time they will get it. And...
What do you think, guys? With the lineups we have here, is Digital Chaos about to 3-0 Freedom and secure the trip to Ti7? Or are Freedom going to be able to stretch this series to at least a game number 4?
I like the adaptation by Freedom, and I think their Shaker last pick's really good, but I think, doesn't Batrider get a lot of farm if he's against Necrophos? He doesn't have the kill potential, but I mean, he gets farm in that lane, right?
He actually does have kill potential.
Yeah.
You're not going to go Ghost Shot against him when he's burning.
Well, yeah, I know,
down,
but I mean, like, there's going to be Clockwork or Bane. It's not going to be a Necro versus Bat 1v1.
I don't think Batrider cares that much about the Necro at all.
I don't think he cares too much about Bane either.
None of you answered my question.
I think...
We're getting to it, Dakota.
This is going to just be a from-the-heart personal one. I don't want to see Freedom get 3-0'd, so I'm going to guess they take this game. Based on that.
That's from your heart.
That's from
What's
my
from
heart.
your brain say?
My brain is turned off like normal.
Okay.
I want to see a 5-game series, and I want to see Lacoste's face after his crowned most useless hero in the game, Bane, manages to take a W and keep Team Freedom's hopes alive. I'm going with Freedom.
You're going with Freedom. I'm not feeling the Bane pick, and we have a Necro as well. I don't think they have anything to deal with the Bristol mid game. That's gonna be a problem. And once the Lincolns is built, they can just remove a lot of those spells. Fiend's Grip, Necro ulti, and I think Fiend of Pain is gonna go really big this game.
I can't help but side with both sides here. My heart says I really don't want this to be closed out as simple as a 3-0. Freedom had worked so hard through this qualifier, looking like the best team in the qualifier. It would just feel heartbreaking for their journey to end so quick and abrupt. But
oh wait, already Night Stalker. Oh, if they don't go for the quick one, they're going to go for the long reach around. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed the meta of early game talk, but the good luck has been completely dropped every time. It is actually HF. There's no GLs like the past 3 days I've been counting.
Yeah, because you don't want to...
You don't want to give him luck.
Yeah.
I've always thought that.
So he doesn't miss uphill, he crits a lot, he gets the lucky runes.
Yep.
You don't want that.
Yep.
I feel like there's just also not time to say good luck, have fun anymore.
I never
you
said
just
I've
get
never
in,
said good luck to
TP,
anyone,
go to the
much.
wards, keep eyes on the map.
Good game, I wish you a good game and have fun, that's it.
Yeah,
I love it in StarCraft when the Koreans start off with GG. I mean, that's customary for them, but like as an NA, you're like, oh, got him. Aggressively GG.
No,
but
it's
for
not.
them, it's
an old tradition from the Warcraft 3. You say GG at the start.
Yeah, that's
I
what
wish
I mean.
you a good game. That's what it means.
I wish you.
That's what I'm saying. For
well, that's
them,
not what it means in
that.
Chinese. In Chinese, good luck, have fun. They definitely to say, "Okay, look, have fun," which is, you know, give you a box lunch.
You said they okay. Oh, good. What? Give him a box lunch?
Yeah.
Like a fruit basket?
Like a Lunchable?
No, like a box lunch.
Like a Lunchable.
Like a Lunchable.
Well, not really.
That's kind of an insult, honestly.
Yeah, I would get him with that.
It's just...
middle lane. Once again, I like CC&C on this Lina. They need to secure him a little more farm. Like, with the no Yules like we saw last game, once he got that Lincolns up on Abed, no solo kill potential on that. They just need to get him a better lane. And already he's lost the block. They have a Clockwork who can't help him middle. Not off to the best start already for CC&C.
Yeah, what is Clock even trying to do at this lane? He should just stick with the Bane and try to set up kills.
Maybe he's just get a full lane already, I don't know.
Bane is currently bottom, babysitting YawaR, and trying to be that one good strength he has, that early game lane bully. And here comes Flea though, not leveling anything up quite yet, holding onto the point for now, and just kind of simply goes for the smack, and they'll complete their trifecta of a lane.
What a tri-lane. Bane, Necro, Clockwork. Who would have guessed in this day and age we would have that? Not me, I'll say that much. The middle lane, 5-1, 2-1. So Lena doing a good job. Must not have got too many uphill misses. We see her HP down and beating a little bit of gold.
This is a nice starting lane from DC. If they can actually keep these two
Oh,
supports
he removed his flask on mid. That's big.
Crucial. He's got another flask coming now.
But even then, he has to wait.
It is a problem. If they can actually keep the two Freedom supports home, this is huge because those two both kind of want their levels to have any kind of impact beyond like the initial laning stage. So if they're both like level 3 and the Night Stalker is able to get some levels, they don't really have like kill potential at this point. The Necro wants levels too, right? So if they can keep them at home, I think that's a very problematic lane for Freedom.
Lee thought he could maybe go steal the rune, but Bulba is already there.
CC&C forced to go back.
Oh, and there's a regen
there's a
top.
regen top.
Oh, so he had that early CS, but he sacrificed like all his regen for it, and now Quap is way up on
Well,
him.
maybe someone wrote good luck.
Oh, yeah. And just ruined his uphill mid. Oh, man.
Is he riding a Manta Ray?
Yeah, that's the new one. You haven't seen it?
I've seen it, but I just it looked really weird. I couldn't identify what it
It might be because it's not underwater there, Jack.
And he has a
we'll
funny
have to
face.
ask the marine biologist about that.
Wait, it shoots out of his little mouth. I just noticed that it's auto tap. That's actually adorable.
Yeah, we were talking about how it glows. Look how it glows. It looks like it's reaching all the time.
It's annoying. I hate like
Yeah.
a lot of those. There's some that look like double damage too, or clarity. It's really annoying.
Well, there's
Bad
the
and
Abaddon
using
one
ulti
that
all
looks
the
like he's
time.
permanently ulti.
Uh-oh, middle lane. Oh no, he missed the stun. That could have been a kill for CC&C. It's gonna be close. I think he's
Even
gonna
last
lose.
top with a Queen of Pain just to secure that kill.
That was such a good step back by Abed, not fully committing. Well, he fully committed, but then baited in the stun close. Wow.
10K plays.
Flea, the cheerleader, continues to relax. You're doing fine.
Yep. But he's really not anymore. He is
I actually
struggling.
haven't seen CC&C struggle like this in the mid lane any of the games.
Oh, maybe a sleep by Sneyking. Not yet.
Yeah, but they can't go on a bet rider who just flies over.
No, they
the
can't really
box.
kill him anyway. So
almost. He almost
Sleep
timed that where he
now.
didn't have any mana. But look at YawaR.
Hit to the low ground. Forev looking to make a hasty escape. Is it going to be enough of the heal? The shrine's not there. It's
Barely.
flies out and away.
And I'm
Ball's
just
right.
saying, if he starts doing the Grant Max Cogs build, that bat won't have any mana to do stuff like that.
you
Sneyking
include
had
that
it.
in your halftime speech, did you, Grant?
No, I didn't. I didn't expect him to pick Clockwork. It's not usually a Flea hero, so I didn't expect it. But they're adapting, like I said, I guess. Not sure if they're adapting correctly. Finally, at least Sneyking gets the pull. They're getting a little bit of experience. He's almost level 3. Clockwork needs experience too, though. Same with YawaR, as Jack said. Sneyking level 2, though. He's having an okay time. Not the biggest CS, but not the lowest either.
It feels like there's a lot of pressure on the King to bring them back this game. I think
Yep.
with how mid is going, with how the supports are doing, Sneyking
The
is
top
picking-
king, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they put a sentry down and happen to spot out Flea in that mid lane. Thankfully, CC&C is able to step in and able to get the deny.
Oh, and possible kill potentially on Bulba. Nice wake up. Will it be enough, though?
Oh,
That is actually, like, when you joke about 10k MMR plays, that actually was the 10k
No,
MMR play.
No, that was a mistake.
That was a Bulba play. I believe he attacked the Queen of Pain to put himself back to sleep.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
is
then
that what
Abed
That-
put him back to sleep, too. He put himself back to sleep by, he
Yeah, I
dodged
think
the...
Jack was right. He
No, it was
actually attacked the sleeping Queen of Pain because Queen of Pain attacked him before.
Queen of Pain
was- I
woke
swear to God.
him up, and then as he was about to get hit, he put himself back to sleep by attacking the Queen of Pain.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Snaking's in trouble, guys. Top lane, they're making a hard move onto him. He's able to turn around and get a good fissure, but hey, look at that. He ends up getting dropped. Dubu's able to finish off with the poison tick as Flea tries to step in to fend them off. He keeps him at bay with Cogs, but it is still Just a reactive play coming out from Freedom, trying to get all over the place as it's still DC getting the upper hand in all the lanes, it feels.
Look at that Bat Rider. He's bullying 2 heroes out of lane by himself.
Look at the last pick this game.
The Team Freedom did. No, I mean DC did, and they took Bat Rider. Why?
Because I feel they outdrafted themselves with the last pick, all 3 games.
Here we go, YawaR. Stacked up, like you said.
Sneyking on route. Can he do something to help? No, he tried to get in with the sleep, but it wasn't going to be good enough. And also Dubu, mid lane, helps get the finish. They commit in hard and take down CC&C. 4-0 start. Digital Chaos for their winning game 3 off to probably one of the best starts they could ask for.
And there goes your answer, what Bat Rider does to Necro, plus a Bane on a lane.
Yep. That was just 5 stacks, pushed him back. Bane just being a little bit out of position. That's all it takes to kill YawaR, even without the...
He even went for mana boots, for phase boots build, so he can be fast.
He's gonna do it again? They have to force out an early sleep, so he has enough time to be able to break away the sticky. 5 charges. Oh, he missed it. These charges will go away. Lee rotates in now with the battery assault already, and actually he has cogs there. There's still enough mana for Forev to be able to fly up and away.
He's gonna casually like farm the stack as well, almost, right?
Works out just all too well here, it feels like, for DC. Even had some rotational help. Dubu didn't have the grave up and ready, but heals were there and ready. Oh, CC&C has Laguna good to go. Would love to get a hold of a Dubu, but Dubu in a better position, able to sidestep it a bit. Man, nothing feeling like it's going right for Freedom.
It's rough. All their early game rotations we saw yesterday that went so right, obviously. I mean, of course, DC watched replays and learned what they do, but it seems like they figured everything out in Freedom. Not much they can figure out. They were the winning team.
It's also hard to say, like, you want to watch replays and maybe have something prepared, like, special for your opponent. At the same time, like, you know, you sometimes don't want to overthink yourself, or maybe you want to stick to the strengths. And I feel like Freedom took a look at things, and maybe they had kind of a special plan in mind, or something a bit different, but it hasn't really fit their style so well. Some of that stuff is easy to hindsight. We've seen the first 2 games here. So.
What are they exactly doing up top? They just like cleared a creep wave, and now a TP. Oh, because he sees rotation from Abed. Oh, he TP's in the middle of the tree, so he'll get out. Oh my. Could have been bad. They had to use 2 TPs. Luckily, CC&C just went back middle to farm, so could have been worse.
Well, on the bright side, they have Digital Chaos have 2 TP breaking. Well, I guess 3. I guess.
Oh, and look at this.
But one of them's an ultimate. So.
Man. Forev 6.5, so scary. They're so scared of him. Both
owns
of them.
that lane.
Yeah.
He owns that lane. Mid lane. CC&C goes down. Abed moves in, getting the best out of that arcane room, like you're talking about. Echo's there. They're trying to do everything they can. They'll finally bring down the Bat Lady, and Freedom will score a kill on the board.
That's big. Klopp got some levels he needs, but still, there you have Bane. What is he gonna do in the next 10 minutes?
I guess when he
put
gets
allies to sleep when they're in trouble.
I mean, Forev is known for overextending, especially in the lead. He's almost level 6. If Forev goes on him bottom now, you just grip him, death pulse, and ulti him with Bat. I mean, you can get that.
Forev has been playing amazing Bat Rider today.
No, he has, but he's. I mean, you're saying he can't get cocky?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think that's where he's gonna get punished.
There he is.
Now has he been
pushing back, right?
going a bit too far here. He's asleep, but it's time for setup.
And now he's gonna live.
There's a scythe that's still not going to be good enough. He's hit with the grave. By now, DC have been able to rotate on over, and this gank is a disaster for Freedom. They're going to be losing Flea, and they'll step out and away. Still very confident DC team, getting everything done.
So YawaR. I think he thought the cogs were gonna hit, maybe, so he right-clicked him right when the cogs went down to wake him up, but he just put himself to sleep, and it kind of screwed him. Just those little mistakes we were talking about when you're down 2-0 and you're just getting so nervous.
Yeah, this is the inexperience of these players. DC had these kinds of matchups, losing the games, coming back. These are all pretty much experienced players in some Dota 1.
And look at that, Abed is level 10, and I thought I saw CC&C was barely 7.
Bane is 6.
Bane is dead. He is going to be the one who actually catches out the smoke gank on the high ground. He'll try his best to survive through the brain sap. Flea will lock in his comrade, but Forev will easily be able to fly out from the trouble here. DC getting another one. Forev picks that one up. And he's got the makings to move forward for a drum if he'd like, but 1,200 gold, you know, maybe you're...
Just skip and go play.
Yeah, thinking about skipping it.
I don't think he needs to at this point. He just wants to run EU items. Yeah.
At this point.
This is the man, though. This is the...
King.
The king. This is what Freedom are going to have to bank on here, is that his power peak comes into play and they make it count.
Yeah. CC&C missed a stun. I don't know if they could have saved the Bane, but he's missed 3 stuns that probably should have been hit, like that middle one in the trees. If he hit that stun, he probably would have got that kill. If he hit that one, he might have saved the Bane. It's just these little things we see. Oh, level 7 Night Stalker. He is ready. He's just going to go heal Darkness and then TP somewhere. YawaR does have drums, so a little more survivability. Phase boots drums can run away, but if you're napalmed enough, probably not.
This has to be kill potential. I mean, you got Fiend's Grip ready to go. You have Laguna good to go. You're even getting Sneyking in, who is
good to go.
Got Dunk close to the Blink Dagger. A successful fight here might earn him that Blink.
It's kind of strange. He went with his smoked heroes, though, when they're smoked, and they're like, wait, what if they just have a ward? They didn't counter anything yet.
Yeah, there is that ward over there.
Yeah, the one by there. Yeah, that was... Oh, Sneyking. Another just little thing. I don't think anyone was really middle anyway, so I don't think it was that big of an impact, but could have been.
Nighttime makes it pretty tough here.
Yeah.
For the darkness at least, but now nighttime.
Look at this. He's got a whole Vanguard. He could get a cloak. He went Solar Crest first before Hood last game. He'll probably do the same thing.
Probably not.
I don't think he needs a Solar Crest.
No, not against these heroes. I mean, pretty much everything is magical besides some pure damage from Bane.
It's pretty much all magical.
So why doesn't he just get a cloak right now? Seems weird not to just have that little percentage base when you have the money.
True.
Radiant's bottom tower.
He has a chicken. Well, he's flying something out now.
Well, the chicken's tired.
You know the drill.
He's going for medallion.
He did, so call me out again.
Yeah, but don't you think it would be better to get the cloak instead?
I don't know, more kill potential with this. I mean, do you really think DC is going to be playing on the back foot this game rather than
That's a good
pushing
point.
at him?
That's a good point. The offensive aspect of it. He could just be so unconcerned with his own death.
Here's DC looking to make an approach.
But
they
right
also
behind.
have Sneyking on the other side with the Blink Dagger that they may not know.
They know. They have
They
a
have
clear
vision
vision.
there. Yeah, you're right.
So
You're right.
good.
You're right.
Such a good ward, a little bit deeper, so they can't even. They can try to counter, but they might place in the wrong spot. But Radiant also has that ward right there, so they see each other.
Looks like they'll just end up
And
dodging each
Bristol
other.
says, fuck it, I just go farm a creep.
Did he get that other
Creep
stack?
Which
No, he didn't get another one.
Which the medallion helps farm faster than the cloak.
Oh, YawaR. He's gonna be in a little trouble. Sneyking swings forward. They could. Okay. Thought Sneyking might go for a stun. Did he Oh yeah, that sucks. That would have been a kill, I think. He would have just stunned him. Got the full combo from Lina. Maybe
Well, they already saw his Blink Dagger, so he should just go for a kill. He doesn't know that, but still.
Yeah. Reminds me, as long as he's not out of range, that's the problem. Because he lagged, he was a little out of range. Yeah, but he's gonna live. Maybe all because of that little bit of lag.
Oh, mid lane would catch it. On the very back end of it, Flea getting evaporated by
Arcane Rune.
Yeah, once you get that Arcane Rune, you just want to use them.
Regen and a couple Arcane Runes afterwards.
This guy.
A 10k fortune right there.
DC just, it does feel like they're just getting everything they could ever want in this
Oh,
game.
here we go. Forev just gonna get instantly, and I mean, they're gonna get a kill. Good.
Something. Morale booster is what they'll take at this point in time, just securing now only their second kill. This now 15-minute long game. Digital Chaos still hold a mild net worth advantage.
It's not yet level 6. It's 15 minutes in.
Yep.
Got a book. It's queued up.
Nice.
But he is struggling on getting a hold of that hook shot.
They still have the Blink ulti from Sneyking, which is nice. They didn't have to use it at least. Maybe they're going to try to just, next person who TP's top, they'll get him again.
This
but
is why I'm saying he's overpicked.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to know how to play with it. The enemy team is forcing you to pick a Clockwork. They could just pick NS instead of this because they play so much better with it.
Yeah. Oh, and here we go. He doesn't have any mana. Wait a minute.
Spots
Why?
out. Sneyking here. He gets
So
silenced.
last for 1 second.
I feel he could have actually caught up to CC&C there with
Hook
this
shot.
drum
It's
build.
here. Do you really want to run in on this?
No, Dazzle. Dazzle's ults up on
Not
it.
those guys.
No. Hook shot cancel? Oh.
Still, well, at least they avoid the game. I can't believe they stuck around. CC&C had no mana. I'm like, oh, wait, what are they doing?
There was that off lane mid support kind of roaming gank spot that they wanted to get, but they didn't have ultimates up. I'm not really sure who they could have killed. I mean, like maybe if Dubu wanted to lane by himself, it would get him. It seemed like the only viable target there.
And once again, that ward is getting him so much vision. That is a game changer right now. Oh, we have vision on both your heroes that can kill us. Oh, we smoked under the ward.
Under the ward too.
Would
Bulba's ward game has been so
Yeah,
good.
that ward saving
Bulba's
them from
ward
maybe
game.
a disaster
Three
2 times.
Yeah, that is the most value ward. But
Bulba's going
Bulba
mid
is
lane.
still
Do they
going
even
in.
know? Do they even see it on the minimap?
no, they definitely.
No, I think
it a bait?
he's okay with
But he didn't have to
tanking
die.
it.
He didn't have to.
Well, he didn't have to. If he doesn't die, then pretty much everybody has to back off.
Or they could have grouped up,
It's
maybe.
tough to say because they could have just wasted more. Now they just got the smoke over with and they can get back to farming.
I guess. It just feels like they could have grouped up and maybe baited in a smoke. Like, why didn't they line up behind Bulba right there?
I mean, he's down for 20 seconds, and then also it doesn't. I mean, not that it would give away the ward to begin with, but the ward is still there. Well, I think it's gone. It's
I mean,
expired.
I would
Yeah,
love
it
if they just placed another one right there. That thing is double the value. Why not?
Well, that's a good point, Jack. If they're thinking that way, so they just use them as a suicide sheep, I guess.
Yeah.
So weird.
200 gold, he doesn't give away that much, and they
Yep.
even commit Necro ulti, so Queen of Pain can just farm on the
Yeah,
board.
you feel that much safer afterwards,
Yeah.
right?
I guess we're 50-50 Lacoste because he went Medallion, but then he went Hood, so he didn't get the full Solar.
He will get it.
Yeah, he will. But man,
Still,
they...
if it came to a fight,
Yeah.
Solar Medallion would not do that much.
Oh,
Okay.
here we go, possible.
They might try to get a hold of Forev here.
He doesn't do it. The drum build. Oh,
Hook shot though. We
That-
might be able to save this one. And he did.
Darkness
But,
coming. They know they don't have any cooldowns up. They need to get out of here. They might sacrifice. Please, CC&C being a little bit greedy again. Needs to get out of there. Here comes Bulba. Oh, misses. Only hits on Flea. Who's going to get out? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he wish he was level 10 there with
Yeah.
100 cast range.
Wait, why is he going back in? Easy there, Sneyking. Oh, okay.
If
Chill.
people are handing away kills.
Yep.
I guess that's what the hero is good for, going back in.
Hey there. Whoop, see ya.
Put it on a board.
Bang, good going in.
Turning things around.
Literally.
Sneyking, pretty far. We've seen Swindle Melons carry some games solo with Earthshaker lately. Almost turned around that, was it game 3 against DC today, but we'll see if Sneyking has a little bit better luck. I feel his impact is still yet to be seen.
What
But it
did
can
work
be-
out for them there is that DC don't have too many options for finding kind of catch or starting to fight with the Bat Rider.
Yeah, oh,
So
and
the fact
look
that they
at-
actually killed the
sorry.
Bat Rider, like, kind of saved them.
Do they have vision on Dubu? They sure do now.
Clock already.
Oh,
Clock is in.
Switching
Moves
back.
back. Nice bump back onto Dubu. And now he's going to be able to get off the grave.
slowest deer in the pack eats it once more. It's thrown to the wolves once more.
Dubu the deer. I like it. But, I mean,
Farm is trickling in for freedom. I mean, like, I was sleeping on YawaR for a bit, and he has an Atos now.
It's not
Yeah.
bad.
800 gold. You know, he's been off the radar for a while,
yeah.
and could be a sleeper hero.
Oh,
Been
he's
insta-dunk
gonna
on
commit.
for
Does he have
Forev?
the ulti? He's
could be
just gonna
One
use
more
it, right?
time. This is what Bane is good for.
You
No
know
one
what?
is around, he can cast it.
Ace might die to Abed here. Quick Sonic Wave. They do manage to put her to sleep, but there, nice job from Bulba. Wakes up the Queen, and now the Queen can feed on a double kill.
What is this? Another arcane?
Yeah, what is going on? He gets a regen when he needs it. He gets arcanes every other time.
I
Come
see you
on,
got 10k
Abed.
MMR. Let us give you all the luck in the game.
That's the trick to getting high MMR.
Let us give you 2 extra KMMR with the lucky moves.
Radiant's bottom tower.
We're gonna have Lincoln Sphere ready. Wow.
At least there's a Yule's up on Lena now. They have a few more click. Well, not really, actually. He doesn't have a point in Feeble yet, does he? I don't believe on the
He does
Bane.
one.
He has one. Okay, well, there you go. There's your Canceller. If he can ever get close enough to Abed, which he can. Lee, invis, not even smoke, scouting stuff out. There is nothing down here though. Poor guy's gonna just be running around. Oh, yep, here comes the Roche train. You're winning on the Bristleback. You just get a solar crest. You have 500 armor from Dazzle. They're not fighting you.
Easy DC Roche, it looks like.
Yep.
And Freedom just farming. Freedom just farming. I mean, you got... I mean, how respectable is the high ground defense? Earthshaker factor always makes it seem super potent, but outside of Earthshaker, there's still a lot to be threatened by. I mean, you know, you get hit by the dunk, and then Necro could always just put you into the Shadow Realm.
Yep.
Yeah, they have a good defense with Lina, Rocket Flare, and Shaker, but they need to be careful about Batrider just jumping in, pulling one out.
They don't want things to reach that point, because once the Lincolns and BKBs come out, they no longer have damage. So they don't want to be, unlike possibly the Medusa, where you could make a case that you can play from that
Uh-oh,
position.
middle lane, they're actually going to blink in, go for it, they're going to find one. Sneyking gets the stun, he doesn't have his ulti up yet. CC&C's looking to drop Will, goes into the air, so he's not dead quite yet. And now he will go down. Sneyking trying to TP out, no sir, Abed takes the kill. And, well, you are slip pushed to tier 1 bottom, but you're going to lose a tier 2, possibly some tier 3 damage as well.
Abed's already got Sneyking.
That's pretty good. And
Man, DC just running train over Freedom. Not even just this game, in this series, it feels like.
that's why you see the potential after the first couple days. DC not looking good. That's why people had him in their top 3, right? They're showing.
You mentioned that Team Freedom probably didn't sleep tonight. Seems like DC had a good sleep.
Oh yeah. And like you said, you like playing more games, right? Like some people are like, oh, the winner's bracket advantage. The other team has to play another series. Some teams like playing that extra series. It's a warm-up.
Yeah, well, EG has said, all right, you get to learn more if you do lose and drop to the lower bracket.
Yep.
And 2, you have some sense of momentum, right? Or as a Chinese, your hands are warm. Not just Chinese, your hands are warm when you're coming into. You're all warmed up for the next series. As long as it's not, you know, like fatigue level type of games. Like if they have to play 3 series, then maybe a bit of a different story if you're looking at your 8th to 10th games of the day.
Yeah, that's a little different.
The lead is 6K. It's not super dramatic for 23 minutes in, but it's still pretty damn chunky. And with the heroes they have and the timings they're able to hit, it makes it all the more potent here.
This is where we see like the DCs and NPs succeed. They have that 5 to 6K lead. They're not threatened to do anything, so they can just push towers at their leisure and slowly get damage on the tier 3s and just get more gold.
Radiant's top tower.
On the way back, Sneyking might run himself into a bit of trouble here. Goes for the instant heating script, trying to bail him out, but that does not get canceled by Flame Break. Jumps in, goes in, they commit the dunk to get the finish onto Bulba. Now Abed shows up, dishes out the Sonic Wave. CC&C looks to leave. Can he make it away? Yes, just in time.
That was only a 1-for-1. I thought DC was going to clean him up. There's some quick TPs out. I actually thought Sneyking had died, but he got out to it to TP.
Yeah, but they committed the Echo Slam there, and now they can push tier 2 tower, or just maybe even go for tier 3 or
This is what's happening to Dire.
But it doesn't look like they wanted. They're going to farm out bottom.
With Bulba dead and the last one, they don't really have much, other than Poison Touch, right? They don't really have
Yeah,
TP cancel. And that
exactly.
usually isn't useful for that reason.
You always try that Flame Break to stop, but it's not working.
YawaR not involved in that, still pushing the farm as fast as he can with the time that's going to be allowed. He's been able to finagle together the 4-staff at this point, and then is pushing forward for what looks like the Ags next.
Fortunately, for them, sorry, Mason has already TP'd bottom with the travel.
Alright, this is the play we were talking about. Sneyking has the Shadow Amulet.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Try to hide his team.
Yep.
Dire's top towers
See?
beat down.
It's risky, but it's
No
Gotta make a play.
clownish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. They need to be very careful up here. No Sneyking ult. Sneyking's not even around. Arita, see the last one. CC&C, he's still setting up. I like this. Not going in too early. CC&C's alone now. YawaR's already bailed on him. He's going to finally grab him. Abed's already killed Sneyking. They're coming up top now in CC&C. You are dead, my good man.
Yep, he gets handled in the back lines. Down here and below, Mason reaching inside the base. Lee will try his best to bump back the Bristle. Sneyking can chase only once, but...
Just how worried do we think Mason is about this chase?
Probably like a -1 out of 10. I'm surprised he's not just going back in and hitting tier 3 at this point.
Just the small details. I like the patience from Forev, right? Like some Bat Riders would have gone straight in, but he flies around the top a little bit, see if there's anybody standing directly behind. Is he going right into a Clock or a Bane when he initiates, and then once he knows that he isn't?
Yep, and Abed got that pick up before Forev and went in on that Bane. Let him buy some time for Abed. Still only a 6k lead. They haven't gained anything too much yet because top tier 2 tower did go down to 15 goals for Radiant. There's 200 health for Bat Rider and 300 health for Quap. Tanking up.
Mason just blossoming wonderfully here on his hero.
Yash again. He's just going. He's gonna get the. He's gonna just have damage. Probably go with 50 attack speed again.
Jesus, he tried to muscle his way back into that. So here, Abed though finds his chance to make his move in. Here goes the Yules. Sneyking waiting behind him. They dish out the Fissure, which does stun Abed, but CC&C still under a bit of pressure. But it looks like this gank will be thwarted.
Oh, but Forev on the side.
Thinking about
do they see it?
His way in. They hit the shrine, and he is actually going to be okay with that. He pops his Firefly.
Have you guys seen an Atos yet? Used?
No. I mean, YawaR's not been really in any fights at all.
True, but
This
even
is the
like
first time he's moving with his team.
Lincoln's on the Quap too, so
yeah.
If that was one of the main uses.
But I just mean, I actually just haven't seen it casted once. It's odd to get that item and not go with your team or anything.
Long journey here from Freedom to find something. Use the rocket to try to scout out nearby DC members, but they're hiding in high ground.
Uh-oh.
They're scared, but they still want to go in for it. They may have spotted, but look at the positioning they have. Waiting on the outside. Bulba is bait. Working out so well. They're going to go for the instant lasso pullback. It's on Bane. Follow from Fleas there. Looking to lock in and finish off Bulba. They will be able to get that one. And then they go for the Scythe to finish off Forev. Down the Laguna. Not enough, but then they finally get it there at the end. But has it cost them too much? It looks like it may have. Mason and company are still fighting strong. They're able to move on in and get a hold of CC&C. It looks like it's going to be a slow and painful death for him. Triple kill for the 10k Abed Queen.
He clogged his own team there. 2 even 3 heroes were stuck there.
Oh, Sneyking. Oh, hello.
Oh, he's juking him. Dire uses scan, see if he's at the shrine.
Gets away. Has a Shadow Blade now.
This is one of those games where you do so well in the laning stage as an Earthshaker leader, pick up an early lane dagger, but you can't do much. You can't find an opening.
Look at that Maelstrom on flop.
Slowest deer. You can always go for the slowest deer, though.
There it is. Got him.
Could he have just attacked him with the Enchant Totem and Enchant Totemed again? And got that kill, or
you don't want to mess it up. I don't think you want to mess it up. I mean, it sucks now because DC are just outside and you don't have a dunk. YawaR. Oh, Chase is there though. They're able to snag him. The old man gonna get dragged all the way across and to the other side. He does have a buyback, but already very costly.
Like on Abed. I'm surprised Mason was just going to the base there. No heal, I guess Necro could have bought back. But it's plain and safe. This is the one game they know they're so far up right now. They just need one more and they're going to TI. Waiting for that road.
Yeah, waiting for the road. The safest play you could ask for. Just under a minute it would look like before it is actually back. It's already going to feel like desperation times for Team Freedom.
Man. This is the DC we expected the entire tournament. At least I expected. They are back.
They came at perfect time. DC showed up to play. That's for damn sure, Grant.
Yep.
Sneyking will be the first to fall of this battle as DC run a wreck on forward. They get the Sonic Wave onto Flea. YawaR trying to be there to be able to bail him out, but it's just not going to be enough. Now all of DC are inside the base. They've gotten a hold of the old man. He's going to be forced to turn around and dish out the Reaper Scythe just frantically out of defense. Tries to make it to at least the shrine to tag it on up, but it's not going to be good enough. He's out. He does have a buyback, but to be forced to use it now would just feel like it's so soon. Luckily for them, DC don't do any objectives. They simply run through the base and just wipe out 3.
Yep. They're probably just going to go. I think Roche is up now. Yep. You know, you try to think of saying, what can Team Freedom do to win? I'm coming up short here. Yep. And now.
Just gotta dream of the monster dunk. And,
yep.
I mean, the unfortunate thing that really is it.
Well, you know, I'll be honest, I just don't really like the Dazzle picks, and now that I just keep seeing these, like, defensive, his ultis on him, and they always just have, like, 20 armor each, I'm like, alright, that's pretty good. I like it now.
Well, if there's some kind of armor synergy,
Yeah.
if the other team is making a lot of, like, single target,
Oh.
like, this is clearly the case for Freedom, right? And like, I think a lot of lineups kind of have that now, like, with the exception of Sven. So if you're talking about a Lycan, if you're talking about Troll, if you're talking about a lot of the mids that have a lot of single target bursts and don't have high armor.
And there we go. They have the gem on Bat. They're just going to get every single ward around this base out before they try to do anything into the base. They have Cheese up on Quap. Soon Aegis up on Mason. And he has a full Mjolnir. This Quap is
She's still not level.
10,000?
She's still
Lina?
not 25. Yeah, she's.
That's crazy.
Oh, boy.
Abed stepping up this time. Okay, move in. Lasso. Instant dunk from Sneyking to go for the counterplay. Is it going to be good enough, though? They're trying to keep him alive. It's a great grave to keep Forev well, but Sneyking is dropped right then. Grave is going to be flying out, but Mason still stands strong. Abed looks to go in right for CC&C, procking the Mjolnir as best as he can, but CC&C won't be able to make it away and back inside the fountain. They managed somehow to burst down Mason in his first life. Abed sweeps in, though, gets the finish on the Sneyking. Now Sneyking moving on in, but the cheese comes out from Abed. He even gets the grave just in case, and now they look to go for YawaR, and that's going to be it! Freedom hand this one over, and it's going to be Digital Chaos who qualify and get the trip to TI. It's hard, I know it is. Team Freedom, a group that no one had expected to be able to make it this far, worked so hard and achieved so much, only to fall short here at the end. But Digital Chaos, like Grant said, this was the Digital Chaos we expected to see from the beginning. And of all the days for them to finally step up, they do it on the final day and knock it out in